Regardless, I'm the quality assurance specialist. My job is to go out and make sure that we are doing all our processes according to rule, as well as policy and procedure, so that we are compliant at all times, which makes sure that we are serving our individuals 110% in all their wants and needs. We have to stay in compliance with rules and regulations because number one, there's DODD rule, there's Ohio Revised Code, there's Ohio Administrative Code, there's policy and procedure, there's Medicaid rules and regulations, as well as Social Security rules and regulations. And if we don't stay in compliance with that, then we can't provide services for our individuals. And all those rules and regulations are in place to ensure the quality of care that individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities receive is of the best quality. I want to help. If I come in and I see some things not being done the correct way or according to policy or rule, it's not about, it's not an I gotcha thing, it's a how can we help, how can we improve what we do, and that includes making sure that people receive the proper training and support that they need, because it's tough what the DSPs and the supervisors do every day. I was a supervisor for 2 ICF homes, and I know it's hard, and I know the struggle is real, and sometimes things just, that they fall away because you have other concerns and priorities. So it's about helping you. What can we do behind the scenes to help you be successful? And if you don't understand something or know something, to get you the information, get you the training you need, regardless of what your position is in this agency, because ultimately we're all here for the same reason, and that's to support the individuals that we serve and work for. When you're not working in an office environment, you know, and the way I grew up and everything, that anybody that worked as a CEO or COO or anything like that, we called them suits, because that's pretty much the impression you got, the perception. With Mark, I'd met him a couple of times, nothing, you know, like I do now. I see him almost every day, and the passion that he has for what we do, it blew my mind. And it's always about getting more money for the people that provide the services. That this is, you know, trying to get it recognized as a specialized field. Every day he's meeting with somebody, talking to somebody, trying to get our voices heard. I grew up as a ward of the state. One of the children's homes I lived in, we had an extended care unit on site. And the first time I ever went into the extended care unit, which is where the children with developmental disabilities were housed, I'll never forget. So it carries with me every day. The treatment that they received, they were in cages so they couldn't climb out. They were laying there in their own waste, dirty, filthy, just nobody cared. It disturbed me because they couldn't speak up. They couldn't defend themselves, and I could speak up. It wasn't always good, and I know the abuse I sustained as somebody that was termed normal, that there was no voice for them. Nobody advocated. So that's what we need to do every day, and we do it behind the scenes. We do it on the front lines with the DSPs and the supervisors. The first time I went into my first ICF home, I cried, because I never knew something like that existed. It was just phenomenal because you walked in and it was a house. It wasn't an institution. You didn't have echoes in the hallway. You didn't hear people crying. So that was probably the single most impactful thing. And that drives me every day to do what I do, and sometimes it's not a popular thing, but it's the right thing because the individuals are our first priority. Not saying the employees aren't important, but ultimately our mission is to serve these individuals and to give them that quality of life that we all have the right to have. I am available. I'm always available. I'm not just here for the supervisors. I'm not just here for the directors or people here at the office. I'm here for every person that works for this agency. If you need help with training, you have questions on how to do something and you're not sure, please ask, because I want you to be successful. I want you to be the best you can be out there in that field. And if that means helping you get more training and more support, email me, call me. The point is we all need to be successful. So if I can help you in any way, please reach out to me.